welcome to 100% Eat Anniversary! Yay! The show where we try every fast food restaurant and let you know if you need it. You probably do. I'm your host, Michael Jones, alongside my co-host, Jordan Swears. Jordan, how are you on this auspicious day?
I'm pumped up to be live.
We're live for the first time ever from this office.
Chat, are we live?
Are we cooked?
Are we gaming?
Are we cooked? Now they also get to get like I guess a bit more of a raw audio cut.
Yeah.
Where Nick, like, he still does it on the fly.
Oh yeah,
But they don't get the pizzazz that he puts in afterwards.
Yeah.
If he does anything at all.
That's true.
well, he's just I assume on every episode when he puts the intro in, it's just him playing it from his phone into the microphone. That's how he edits it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sounds great.
We're live on Discord for our
He's already
anniversary.
struggling. He's clicking. I'm just checking. He's going to voice and video. Yeah, it's good.
Are people saying there's something wrong?
I don't know. Probably.
Somebody was complaining about Discord audio.
In what
That's
world?
a them problem.
Okay, here's the thing. We're live on Discord, but we're also live on YouTube. And YouTube, I just got the comment I was very excited for, where
Where's
we're
the
only
audio?
showing the chat, and it's
Correct.
one person going, "Hey, is there supposed to be sound?"
How do they not get the memo?
We just keep saying.
I guess
it's only
someone
the
who
chat.
didn't see any of the promotion went, "Oh, they're
Yeah.
live," and clicked it.
Yeah, but
You're a fool.
even the title of the video.
Yeah.
The
It's-
live stream on
go
YouTube
watch it on
says,
Discord.
says chat only.
Yeah. So, hey.
Where's the audio?
Hey, everyone who's watching this right now in Discord, go ahead and just hammer the YouTube people who are watching, because they're not over here.
They're not over here.
This is for you.
Yeah.
This is for you, the loyal bugs and the listeners who have supported us for a year.
They got their little treat yesterday
did.
when we did a live food
They
court.
did. They got all the fingers.
Yeah.
Dude, they got, and all those fingers were pulling apart the blob, eating it piece by
Yeah.
piece. I woke up thinking about the
Still-
blob.
still
It
thinking
is
about
just,
the
dude, it was blob
I
brain.
left trying to forget about
You-
the blob with a chicken nugget stuck in my throat.
Dude, oh my God.
You said that was with you like 4 hours.
And it was a couple hours, like I could just feel it.
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely went down there, but it was like a ghost feeling, like
just-
a phantom limb. Yeah. I was just like, it
Now you
doesn't
know-
feel good.
Now you know how Solid Snake feels.
Dude, I'm looking at the chat and people are like, oh my God, I can't believe Michael just did a backflip.
That's awesome.
Dude, just get him. Get him. Just make up lies. This rocks.
Keep talking about how dry his shirt is.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, somebody got the driest shirt.
It's dry. You said it'd be dry by now.
yeah.
I had like a food, and it didn't help at all.
And what was the
still there.
And what was the spill from?
I
What food?
assume it was the mozzarella stick goo.
From what?
We are reviewing. I'm fucking getting there.
Jesus.
I'm
Fucking
just trying
hell,
to think it's like a
dude.
good segue.
Totally fine. 2 seconds before we start.
It's a
he
great
starts-
segue as you keep telling him to segue.
He
as you
starts
segue.
screaming at his computer 5 seconds before we start. He's like, "It's always something."
Hell on earth. It is always something. He already did it.
Today we're reviewing Jack in the Box Nashville hot popcorn chicken and mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
I definitely bit into a mozzarella stick and the hot oil like streaked down
So-
my shirt.
so
And then
here's
I went,
the
I'm
thing.
gonna go wash it off, and I just poured half a sink of water on me, and it's all wet, and the dribble's still there.
You
Didn't
think
do anything.
You think it's
Guess you guys
hot,
are gonna have to
hot
buy me a
oil.
new shirt.
You think it's
Again.
Yeah, put it on Jordan's card.
I just bought roach spray.
Yeah, the big
Did you buy a
roach.
net?
No, I didn't get a net.
bought a
You
net.
think it's hot oil, but mostly it was just milky water from the inside of the mozzarella stick.
Dude, go back
Yeah,
to
but
the
milky
go back to
water
the
wouldn't
blob.
stain.
Okay.
Milky water wouldn't stain.
It was like,
Special guest Sal?
yeah,
Practical joke.
it's pretty good. Those mozzarella sticks were wet on the inside.
Yeah.
Weird on the inside.
One of the weirder like snack treat side things we've got.
This whole meal is maybe one of the
Giant drink cup.
God damn.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's like Whataburger size, but there's less ice.
Is that
yeah.
a small?
Yeah.
At Jack in the Box,
It's a child
yes.
size.
They asked us when we ordered, "Oh, what drinks do you want?" And it was like, "Well, you have like a Coke Freestyle machine."
Yeah, I wasn't sure
And
what was
she
going
was
on
like,
with that.
"Here are the options." And I just went, "You guys care?" It's like, "No, Coke, fine, whatever." And then you tried to go over to the Coke Freestyle machine.
Well,
to,
yeah, I touched the goo
First
on
of
the
all, what
table.
happened? Yeah, before he got his shirt all messed up.
Yeah,
he got his
he
hand
got
all
his-
We were
messed
sitting
up.
there
were
for
all messed up.
45 minutes waiting for the food.
dude, so long with no one in there.
At the table forever. And then I put my finger down and touched like one sticky little goo
Yeah.
spot on the table.
The
I'm
size
like,
of your finger.
"Ugh."
Yep.
I went to go to the bathroom. Bathroom was locked. And I don't think anybody was in it. I think it was
Nope.
locked.
They
And
just locked it.
And
Yep.
it wasn't even one where you got to go ask for the code. It was a key. And I was
Yep.
like, I ain't dealing with this. went over to go use the water from the dispenser as you yelled that behind me. I was like, oh, I'm already doing it. Went over there, never seen this screen before.
Enter password to unlock. And wait, hang on. Did you try to put a password in?
That was already there. Somebody else was trying.
I thought
Invalid password.
I thought you were trying to hack it Fallout style.
Not 11111.
No, it was already there.
Ideas.
So I took a picture of that. I'm sure we can post that.
Dude, that's so weird. But like the woman at the Jack in the Box, incredibly helpful for what we were trying to do and get and all this stuff. Also, when I ordered the 4 boxes of Nashville hot chicken and the 2 mozzarella sticks, when I was like 4 of the big boxes Nashville hot chicken, and she just went 4.
Yeah, I said the same thing when we got back.
Yeah, we didn't need 4.
Eric was opening it, eating a fry. I ate a curly fry. He said nothing.
Yeah,
then you took chicken,
I
and he
thought
went,
it was strange.
And he went, "Why are you taking my chicken?" And I was like, "Why didn't you?" Say that to me taking the curly fry.
If he only took a piece of chicken, you didn't take a fry, I would have been like, whatever. But the 2 of them, not connected, but both happening, was so bizarre.
But it wasn't because the box was this fucking big.
Right, but there were 3 more boxes.
My precious chicken.
And he goes, "You'll have your own." I looked down and went, "Why did you get 4 of these?"
Well, I wanted us to hang out for 45 minutes.
Hey, guess what? There's about 3 boxes of food left.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Nick is stoked.
Not even fucking close.
Yeah,
way too. It's
Nick
a real Jersey Mike's Giant situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did not. 2 of those was too much.
Look, we have to spend money, or it all gets taken by
That's not true,
by the government.
really.
Yeah, absolutely not.
That's our
true.
tonal money.
Yeah.
That's my money.
Shut up.
That's my money.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw the. You want that monkey money? Just straight up going. That's my money.
It just gets to a point. Shut up. We're Gracey.
Gracie's not here. I'm mean again.
We're Gracey-less
right.
on this episode, so Michael's back, and so is Nick.
Yeah, Nick's back to filling in. Yeah, he's overcompensating for the lack of Gracie.
I'm just normal.
Yeah.
What are you when Gracie's here,
Dude.
Reserved.
You call that not normal?
Reserved.
It gets abnormal.
Pensive.
What are you talking about?
I've never thought of the monkey
about-
as pencil. Like he's sitting on a rock.
Yeah.
Isn't that where like
Much
you
to
look,
think about.
stick your head in, and you get the memories?
Like the Mountain Dew. Much to
Pulling
think
out of your
about.
head.
He's always thinking
Could be cool.
He's
Could be
always,
fun.
He's
Could be
always,
interesting.
He's always feeling.
Yeah, he's
can't
constantly
stop.
feeling and feeling what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's screaming.
Do you feel how much
Yeah,
like,
I felt
hearing
that.
damage you're doing to me?
Shrieking.
No, is it a lot?
Remember when he didn't talk? We were talking about that not too long ago, and like the evolution of the monkey. It's been great. It's so good. Like who
It
would
was
have
great
known
for a while.
We might have to go back.
Much like HBO, we're going back. We realized we made a mistake.
I never stopped saying he should stop talking.
That's
You were actually adamant about it.
I kept
man.
calling it HBO Max. It's the one transition I didn't respect.
Yeah, it's it going back to that hilarious. Like genuinely very, very, very funny.
I'm
That's
not,
like if
I'm not
suddenly,
surprised even a little bit,
No.
given the company.
Yeah, no kidding.
But
That's like if we went back to like it's like a year or 2 years later.
Yeah,
we're
we're
like,
back to Face
We're
Jam."
Face Jam now. What? You worked really hard on the branding to go in this one direction,
but also,
we're
even-
gonna abandon that.
But even that, like, makes more sense because it's like, oh, well, we're starting a new company.
Right.
There was no reason.
there's no reason
for
them
HBO to do
just
that. Like, the
Max.
Max made sense.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're combining.
Why didn't you just call it HBO? Why did you keep Max?
Right.
Also, don't get rid of HBO, like the most famous fucking recognizable thing.
piece
like,
of that
since,
whole thing.
like, television.
Yeah.
And like, not just recognizable, but like whether warranted or not, like premium.
Exactly.
Like if you don't know about HBO, you're like, that's supposed to be really good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
get rid of it.
I remember HBO.
For a thing no one understands.
What's Max?
But hey, we'll keep the O.
Yeah.
We'll keep like a little symbol to like kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, the most we'll put it in the A. So it'll make perfect sense.
Yes.
Oh man, that's dude. Being a CEO has to be just so fucking easy. It just has to be so
Dude, if
easy.
Zaslav can do it,
I just think it's just got to be simple.
Yeah.
You don't have to be right. You just have to keep going. This is what we're doing now. And then people go, "You're wrong." And you go, "Okay." And also, we'll learn more about that in the facts section.
Oh, boy.
Interesting.
yeah.
That's fun.
But This is a return to form for this show. Jack in the Box.
Return to form.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Return to hell.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Well, I did in the ride along say, "Oh, it's good to be back in the Jack in the Box," and Michael went, "It's good to be back."
Yeah. I think he said that when we walked in.
What I meant to say was, we should come to this Jack in the Box a lot.
The old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Good to be back to this shithole.
I went to high school here.
Yeah, they 3D printed some new chandeliers and we were ready to rock and roll. We did come up with a really good idea in the ride along though, where Michael brings a tool belt and a high vis jacket and just
No, you don't need the jacket.
You don't think so?
I know so. I never had
Just a
one.
jewel belt.
Do you think if we
Start
made
jeweling.
an electrician style looking shirt that said like 100% electric and it's
Oh
just,
yeah, you could do that. You don't
Right?
need it, but you could do that.
That would be awesome.
I still have a jacket and a hat.
do you
Like, from my
really?
old company. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Wow.
No, I burned it.
Well, yeah, I just figured I have shirts when I
He
worked
might need
We
it.
worked
one
at
day.
one place before Rooster Teeth. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop you right there. Much like how you bought your car from an old lady in a parking lot. You worked
wasn't
at the
old.
zoo. You worked at a carnival. You probably sold tickets. You were in the carnival. Like you
You were the
probably had
train
6
conductor at
jobs.
the zoo.
Yeah, you had 6 jobs a year. I went from high school to one job to the next job to this job. It's pretty linear.
Huh.
And he's used to his job providing a lot of his wardrobe for him.
Well, it was also
so
like
he kept the
it
shirt.
was like a mom and pop electrical company. It was just like a guy I worked with and the owner, and then the owner sold it to the guy I worked with. So it was just me and him. It wasn't like, fucking company shit. He's just like, I got a jacket with branding on it.
That's cool.
And I was like,
anyone
okay.
could be a CEO.
Yeah. See? There you go. That's awesome. I had some shirts when I worked in an electrician, like an electrical company, and it was like I had them and I wore them all the time, and then I quit this fucking job and I threw them all away. I quit that job in the middle of the day, just walked out. I just told the boss, "Yeah, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, so I'm gonna quit." And he was like, "Oh, come on, I know I can be kind of a butthead, but I just went, yeah, this sucks, so I don't want to do
He
this."
said I can't be a butthead?
Yes.
He said the word butthead.
Yeah. Yes. That I'll
Was he a
never
butthead?
forget that. Yeah, he was.
Or was he more of a Beavis?
Or yeah.
No, he was definitely not a Beavis. It's pretty good though. Yeah, definitely butthead. We'll call it
To
that.
put it mildly.
Yeah. Quitting that job, just going. Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
What job haven't you had?
Cop, but that's next.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. When this all falls apart, police officer.
No,
It's
do
the
it
safety
beforehand.
net. It's the
You think
safety
so?
net for,
Yeah, 'cause
for
then-
middle intelligent white people.
That's a middle is being very kind. Thank you.
You should do it while we have this job
Uh-huh.
because then you could like be off duty while here
Oh,
and you could like dress up. Also, is there like could you get like double paid because you
Yeah.
can pay yourself as like
you
security?
can. I've seen a lot of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here as like
Oh,
an
cool.
owner, but then get security.
Oh, have you ever seen
But then
we own the city
but,
or
yeah,
whatever?
hell yeah.
But then if you're taking company money to pay yourself
Yeah.
twice, I would then take company money to hire thugs to come
Yeah.
attack us.
Yeah.
Come on.
And you would I'd be like, there he is.
I'd do
Get
it for
this
free.
pig.
I think it would just be so easy to do that. You see videos all the time, and it's like, here's a cop on duty sleeping in his car at the park, and you just go, that's fucking simple.
Dude, they hang out in an empty cul-de-sac
Yep.
in my neighborhood.
Exactly.
They hired me on the spot and they'd put me on the posters.
They would.
White guy looking like you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hang on, you
You'd
have-
be on like
you
I'd
have
have the hat
abs?
on.
You might
and
be a
it'd
sergeant. You
it'd
might just be a
like,
sergeant.
Protect and serve.
Yeah.
And then be like, really? I'm like, not really.
Yeah. I mean, serving looks, maybe.
Slag.
Protecting myself.
So yeah, I think maybe that's next. Just cop next, and then that'll probably be it. Because that'll probably kill me, one way or the other. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll either get killed or kill yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. When I've had enough of doing this, absolutely. Yep. Just don't want to put that uniform on one more day.
I think it'd be cool to be a cop.
Oh,
and,
dude.
like
Nightmare's the one who got the Red Robin Burger Pass live from Red Robin. He's
Dude.
posting pictures of his burger.
Every day, eating every day in May, eating a Red
Yeah.
Robin burger.
that's a lot, man.
Yeah.
So someday it's man, it's the 14th. We're not even halfway through.
Yeah.
So
Good luck.
Good
Have
luck.
fun. If there's a Red Robin closer, I think it's something we could have like gone for.
Yeah.
There just wasn't.
It literally isn't.
I think it'd be cool to be a cop and do like a ticket down from the inside, but real lazy, not a lot of work, like Ron Swanson style.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like working in the Parks Department.
No,
and being like,
I
just
think
wanna
that's
do
the
as
general
little as
attitude
possible.
there already.
Yeah, no, but like
I'm
just
gonna
trying
be
to
a
help
cop,
people.
but I'm gonna be lazy.
But try and help people get away with like as much stuff as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like stuff I get reprimanded for, but not let go for because
Yeah,
they're like,
sure.
fuck, he's on the posters.
Yeah. Yeah. He's too important.
You got to stop selling weed outside high school.
No.
It's cool.
Shit. I fucking got us again.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Take him off the poster?
Dude, the Beavis and Butthead. Butthead is me and the monkey. Some bullshit.
Wow, the monkey was your boss.
My God. Well, Nashville hot chicken, popcorn chicken, and mozzarella sticks. Nashville hot has kind of come and gone, don't you think? It's like the Mike's Hot Honey thing.
It's been replaced by the
Mike's Hot Honey is still now
I would
in the present.
I would
Crazy.
much rather have the Nashville hot though.
I agree.
Like that's at least I think a more distinct flavor. It's not just honey that's hot.
They opened a Hattie B's down south.
We got that Tumble 22 here.
Oh, I love Tumble 22.
Pretty good.
But Hattie B's is like the one that everything like copied.
I've never
and spread
had
from.
the Hattie
We should
B.
do it for an episode, I think.
Maybe.
We should.
All right, we should.
What's you
think it'll be cool?
It might be interesting.
What about interesting?
That'd be cool and interesting.
Dude.
Whoa, just
Dude,
like that Mountain Dew.
Whoa.
All right. Hey, YouTube triggered from the $11 club. That's fucking wild. With the fucking dude, that's crazy.
Dude, you know what sucks about that?
Did anyone make us like dark popes since yesterday?
I haven't
the
seen
anti-pope.
anti-pope. That's
Yeah.
right. The anti-pope.
So
Dark Pope.
the Discord did a very funny thing yesterday when we streamed on YouTube, and I could definitely say the Discord because it wasn't not the Discord. As YouTube is seeing now, they're just spamming a lot of memes, mostly of Eric's head, but they couldn't do that on YouTube. Right as soon as we started, didn't even think about what they would do. They started putting like the description of the images in brackets,
parenthetical, bald-headed
the
Eric.
whole time. The whole time. It was very
Bald-headed
funny.
Eric Korn, Nebraska.
It looked like what you would ask ChatGPT to like make an image. You'd right click and like see the description.
Yeah.
Like that is what they put in there.
the
It was
alt
really
text.
good. Yeah, it was really something. If we do Hattie B, have you guys had Hattie B's before?
No.
You haven't. You
No.
haven't. You haven't. Okay. It's
I imagine it's similar to other Nashville hot.
yeah,
chicken
but
places.
I had it.
Did they do the big old breast with the
Yeah, I mean, it's-
white bread
Yeah,
sandwich?
it's the big one. What's
I
up?
don't know if What the Fuck is responding to the pictures. If you haven't been here before then. If anyone is going, what's going on?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Discord.
Yeah, that's
every live stream, incredible.
That's sort of what's happening in the YouTube channel because
that
they're
makes
all
sense.
because they're all playing off this where
Yeah,
they're going
yeah.
like, "Oh my God, Bernie showed up," and this people going, "What?"
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
Rarely do we see someone in the Discord surprised by what
No.
the Discord is doing.
No, this is on par for what we would expect. Look, going online without ExpressVPN is like leaving your laptop unattended at a coffee shop while you run to the bathroom, which you should be very careful about because most of the time you're fine. But then what happens? You come back, oh my God, somebody's on your computer. Your computer's gone. What could happen in that short amount of time? Listen, thanks to ExpressVPN for sponsoring 100% EAT. And here's the deal. You visit expressvpn.com/% and you get an extra 4 months free. I use ExpressVPN because it's easy. I use it because it's a one-touch thing for like all my devices because it covers me from tip to tail. Everything that I need with ExpressVPN is as easy as the click of a button. Every time you connect to an unencrypted network in a fast food restaurant, hotel, airport, gym, whatever, any hacker on that network can gain access to your personal data and the stuff that you work hard to protect. It doesn't take much technical knowledge either, just cheap hardware, like a smart 12-year-old could do it, or I guess me. Hackers can make up to $1,000 per person selling personal info on the dark web, and ExpressVPN stops hackers from stealing your data by creating a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet. Listen, ExpressVPN is easy to use. Like I was talking about earlier, fire it up on the app, one click, boom, you're protected. It protects you on everything, phones, laptops, smart TVs, anything that you could need connected is connected, and it's connected to the #1 rated VPN by top tech reviewers like CNET and The Verge. So secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/%. That's expressvpn.com/PERCENT to find out how to get up to 4 extra months free. expressvpn.com/%. Thanks, ExpressVPN. Do you guys Want to learn about Jack in the Box?
We have to because Gracie's not here.
Yeah, that's true.
To throw it away.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, let me get my fidget toys.
No!
Okay, there's a fork right there if you want to click it like crazy right into the
What are
microphone.
you talking about?
Our last Jack in the Box episode was October 15,
Wow.
2024, where we ate the mummy-wrapped monster taco.
Yep.
It received an average rating of 61.
I don't remember that at all.
I
was just-
remember a thing being called that.
Yeah.
I don't remember why it was mummy-wrapped.
Is that what we also got,
there-
like the ube shake?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
Yep.
How was it?
That
How
was good.
It,
I went back and got that.
How was it mummy-themed? I know it was Halloween.
It was
but
big, and they put it.
oh, my God.
They put it with something. They put like cheese or something. There was something that was wrapped up about it, but I don't remember what it was.
Right, but why was it a mummy?
Because it was Halloween.
Right, but did they make it look like a mummy?
No.
Oh.
It was just a big taco.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's disappointing.
We're doing this episode live for the first time ever. This is cause for celebration. What has been the best thing in the chat so far? Is it the blob related? We hate the blob. The monkey's gonna swallow it birdie style. Gross. Dude, you got a free fact right there.
Yeah. Just mention.
Well, we're live. That's a fact.
Mention things going on from yesterday.
Yeah, here's look, we're live. Mention
blob.
1, mention 2. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone's saying
Not a
everyone's saying
fact.
not a fact. It's a fact.
Not
rat was
not a Jack in the Box fact.
Yeah, well,
At all. Not even close.
Remy made me write it. It was
Yeah.
controlling my hands.
Okay.
You look pretty bald in a lot of these pictures. I'm not sure you could get Remy.
Yeah, no purchase.
Just rubbing his little hands all over my head. Ugh.
Did you know, in all caps, that it is Jack in the Box birthday week?
No way.
It's
Same-
true.
Same birthday?
It is.
The official PR copy says Wednesday, free junior chicken sandwich with $5 purchase.
That's today.
Hey, where's our sandwich?
Midweek mood equals handled. Asterisk.
No
we
cap.
share a birthday with Jack? This is so serendipitous. It's meant to be Jack in the Box will never be banned from this show again.
Wow, we share a birthday and it will never be banned again.
Yeah, why didn't we get a free
now,
sandwich?
Never say never.
Now, here's why I didn't get the sandwich. Did that woman seem like she knew about anything that we just read?
It seemed like you didn't ask, though.
Ma'am, I'm looking to get my midweek mood handled. Do you know anything about that?
Give me my free junior chicken sandwich.
There's also something weird about this Jack in the Box, and we talk about it in the ride along.
My shirt
And I-
dried and the stains right
It
there.
is.
Yeah, I can
fucking
see I can
oil.
see the oil.
Damn it.
Yeah.
The
Another one of my 3-button Henleys.
Oh, man, that's
I only have 10 left.
I took a picture of it, but there's like a weird thing going on with the counter where you go up to order, where
Yeah.
it's like framed. And so but if you're looking at it from the side where we were, it looks like some weird playset.
Yes.
And like
Like
Eric,
a dollhouse.
yeah, like Eric,
Like a
went-
2-dimensional dollhouse.
It was so
very
so severe, like the
Yeah.
way that like pieces of it ended or whatever. And the picture that you took, it's so right down the middle. It's crazy.
That
Why-
one was yucky.
why even add that frame around?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it a support beam as well?
Yeah.
It's holding
They
up
just,
all the
like,
outlets
turned
in
it
the
into a big
ceiling.
frame.
I mean,
Where they got to put them.
that Jack in the Box was just kind of built with the idea of what other buildings have or have had, where here's an electrical outlet, not at the table, but in the ceiling. And also, we 3D printed chandeliers.
Yeah, it really does look
The
like
passcode is wrong on the Coke Freestyle
There's
machine.
goo on the counter
There's
and
goo
the
on-
bathrooms
Yep.
are
It's
locked.
not. It's not due to any. Like they lost the key to the bathroom. And they don't remember the code for the
No,
freestyle,
it-
so everyone suffers.
It for real is like some backroom stuff where it's like close to what humans are into. Dude, yeah, some censored Remy stuff.
That
dude.
one. That
Yeah,
one's
we're having fun.
strange,
Whoa.
dude.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Weird
What am
looking.
I looking at?
That one's wild. Oh my God.
We're having fun. We're learning about Jack in the Box.
Okay. If you act fast and head to shopjackinthebox.com, terrible URL, you can buy some of the most bland corporate merch celebrating a mascot that sold people E. coli kangaroo meat. Happy birthday, you big-headed bitch. Gonna bury you 7 feet under to make sure that big-ass dome fits comfortably in the dirt.
You gotta give him a little bit extra
I think
room.
we need more head. I don't know if another foot is gonna help.
Because he's got to, you go down and then like the head.
Yeah, but I
because
think,
then
I
the
think
head
just
is
the
at
shape
6.
of the rectangle. Just
No,
needs to
no,
be
it's just that-
bigger around the head.
Yeah.
I take umbrage with like lame shit. This is an awesome tiny little hat.
You
can buy.
like the tiny little
You can
hat?
buy a tiny little hat.
You
and
think
be
you
just
think we
like
should
Jack
okay,
in the Box?
Now I will ask, should we get that for the monkey?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, his ears fell
And
off. For one
and
day.
while we're
think-
at
I
it,
think
take the other one off.
Jack in the Box style, a little
they
monkey
fell- yeah.
Yeah.
antenna topper.
Oh,
Nobody has antennas.
No one
on
has
their
antennas
car,
anymore,
but we could still make it.
that was an idea that we had for Face Jam years ago.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think we pitched that to the merch team, and they went, "This is a good idea. No one has."
you put it on the back of
these
your
things."
pencil,
Yeah.
or
I don't think anybody uses those either. Or your
trapper keeper.
or your AM/FM radio. You put
Yeah.
it on the antenna there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, we're Nick and I are about to get into ham radio.
You
It's
guys
gonna
are
be a new hobby.
You should
guys
get
are
a
gonna-
ham and Oreo sandwich.
Did you see people on the Discord yesterday were doing that?
Yes.
Somebody
What were
was
their thoughts?
Somebody was taking apart the Oreo and putting ham in the middle, and then later they said, "I think they said I don't feel good. I'm gonna wait and see how this sits and settles." And it was like,
Oh, that was
Then-
Michael after he didn't chew his
then
food.
do ham Oreo without chewing.
yeah.
How long is it gonna take to break down the ham in your mouth?
I told Blaine about the not chewing thing, and he was like floored. I told him about the blob, and he was like, "That's it's fucking vile." But the not chewing thing, he was just like, "How you do?
But they got good at it.
Would you die?" And I was like,
No,
"No,
you
you
get
just
good
kind
at
of
it.
you choke it down, and yes, they do choke, but not as much.
Not as
anymore.
much. They probably developed some sort of acidic saliva.
Yeah,
I
they're
imagine. Like, do you think maybe
like
they've
reptile.
Well, no, they've just moved some of their like stomach acid up into their mouth.
There you go.
They can like
so
pull
it
it up on
dissolves a little
command.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, bird style. That's Birdie. Damn, that's
is
fucking
Birdie.
hot. Damn.
and
we should buy him that little hat.
the last fact, if you
on.
want to call it these,
I do.
Jack in the Box is currently being sued by 2 franchisees.
Franchisees.
That's
That's
not
not
what
what
you wrote.
it says.
Oh, that's weird. I copied and pasted that.
Don't ever correct me incorrectly again.
Racy.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick.
thought he was gonna say racist, and I got real. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You know we only call you that off camera. That was the rule we all agreed upon.
We said when we started this company, there's one rule. Oh shit!
Jack in the Box is currently being sued by 2 franchisees in Washington State after Jack in the Box terminated 39 locations in the state
That's a
without
lot.
cause or violations. Jack in the Box, which has been struggling financially, has also been shuttering
no.
Del Taco locations in a similar fashion, leaving only one location open in the entire state of Colorado. The Jack turmoil comes from a sudden departure of their CEO and lack of sales.
Jack left?
Honestly, we have the solution. Blue tiny tacos.
No, boy.
Maybe they can be mint, or at least they can be blue, and we can say, no, these taste different, I think. Blue tiny tacos now, or else.
You trying to
Or
get them
else.
banned?
Yeah, well, you know.
If they even
That was
added-
something that we said yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I said, don't say
Don't
that.
say it. Don't call it that. If they even announced that they were doing
He said,
another
"Maybe we'll
tiny
make blue
taco,
tacos. I went, don't say that.
if they even announced that they were doing it again
Yeah.
in like another color, or even just bringing it back, I would just say they're banned again.
Yeah,
Like
what?
we don't even have to go back there.
What do you
It's
mean?
just like ban them.
Come on, blue tacos. What flavor would they be if they were blue?
Not mint. Like what was that?
I don't know. Maybe like Cool Ranch.
Yeah, it would obviously be Cool Ranch.
Yeah. Do you think they would taste like Cool Ranch? Or do you
No,
think
not at all.
What do you mean?
It would be like that time we got the Cool Ranch Papadillas, and they just sprinkled them on like one section of it. Somehow,
forgot.
even though it's a tiny taco, they still miss.
I forgot about the Cool Ranch Papadillas.
It
Papadilla
was so
is weird. Make small pizza, fold it
folded
over.
pizza, yeah.
That's
Shut up. Again.
But, well, they were interesting.
they were
they
interesting
were cool.
and they were cool.
They're cool.
Okay. While we were at the Jack in the Box, Jordan was like, "Hey, what if we went to like the Little Caesars and we got the Mango Rush soda?
Could be cool."
That Nick said was interesting and cool." He's like, "Oh, we can go this way, and we can turn around, and we go this way, and we just end up at that one." And then Nick went, "Yeah," and then we go to Cece's, and it was like,
was
and Jordan went, "Never mind."
I was immediately like,
On the way!
I was
It's
trying
right there.
I was trying to help Nick, and he goes, "Yeah, then we'll go to Cece's." It's like, I'm not part of this anymore. This is no longer my idea.
Say it.
Say it. Say it.
say
Make
to
it
his
so.
face.
Don't make me put Remy on your head.
Yeah. Or anywhere else.
Okay, well, that was never. He was never anywhere else.
That cockroach still there?
Yeah, he's controlling Nick.
There is a cockroach
see him
like
from there?
this big.
It's so big.
What's the right
It's like that
It's
big,
huge. Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
in the corner of the room.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out
You guys
how
were
to get rid of
discussing
it.
it.
Bug net, maybe.
When I walked in,
Yep.
and I was like, just leave it.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't moved. It's
Just
been
leave it
it's
till
been-
we move out,
Yep.
dude.
It's been in about 2 hours, and it
Or
hasn't
maybe
moved.
it'll make its way over to the disgusting Jack in the Box.
It'll
Yeah, it's a-
it'll
it's a-
Nashville hot itself. It'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah, and then
it'll
it'll die.
fucking salt itself to death.
It's a fucking trap.
God damn.
Holy shit.
It's the Nashville hot of this stuff is presupposed. You're like, I kind of know what you're supposed to be getting, but then you eat it and you go, well, this is the saltiest thing they've ever made.
They're doing it Jack's way.
Yeah, but
this is how Jack
we've
would
had
do it.
Nashville hot a couple times. This is nothing like it.
No,
any
it's
time.
not.
It's very strange.
But you're pointing out as you're eating it, you're like, but it's making my it's not hot.
yeah,
It's making my nose
It's
run.
not hot. It made my tongue tingle.
Yes.
but not hot. But still not my mouth in any way.
Uh-huh.
Only my tongue. But I was still getting the drip.
Yeah. I wonder if like
And I was just
peppercorn
like,
is
it's making
part
me
of the-
leak.
Part of the equation.
I guess, but like, I can't think of something that makes my nose run that isn't hot that way.
Right.
That's like when I put a lot of like salsa on something and like eat and it starts like really running. That's what that was. There's zero heat to that. And then we found out, me and Nick were doing experiments, and if you dip
the cockroach.
if you dip the hot chicken in the ranch, that's the only way to not inhale all of the fucking Nashville hot dust. You have to wet
so
it.
that's
and
why when you asked for ranch, they gave us so much ranch.
Dude, she was
Like
was just
10
like,
things of ranch.
oh, do you just like want one per thing? And I'm like, oh, you can do like 2. And she was like, okay, dos.
How about 3?
Cuatro, seis. And then she just kept going. Come on.
Whoa, no.
he
what
got
happened?
slammed live.
Yeah, I got
Whoa.
live slammed. Just fucked up.
Take that, bitch.
What the fuck?
Yeah, sure, bitch.
He just
Piss boy, piss boy.
Escalation.
Piss boy.
Remy, get it! You gonna get the cockroach?
No!
Bring his cup.
It's all the way in the corner of the office,
Yep.
up in the corner of the ceiling, right outside the bathroom door.
He's like hanging upside down on the ceiling.
Oh, cool. Come on.
Oh, piss boy, little piss cup. Dude, if he comes into this office, that'll be cool. We'll have a guest. Let's put him in the piss cup.
I thought about doing it.
I-
I'd be like,
Honestly,
take a drink.
Like, he might be longer than this.
Yeah, he's
He might
It's
not fit-
close.
He
Like,
might
he
not
might
fit
have
in
like a
that
little
mug.
bit sticking out. It's
Yeah.
probably at least this size, if
Yeah.
not a little bigger. He's a big fucker.
Have you guys ever?
I don't want to kill it because it's gonna explode into
Yeah.
like
It's
15
gonna be
piles.
gross.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, they're filled with so much goo.
Yeah.
I
This
bought
one's so big,
I
it would
bought-
probably like flood the office.
So I bought like it's like ant, roach, whatever, like bug killer, but it's like a big old jug and it actually has a wand where like you
Oh
pump it and
wow!
you spray.
Oh, it's like for real.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
pretty
get
cool.
tactical.
because we can kill the cockroach and then we'll have so much left over to like spray each other.
Yeah. Have you ever?
T-shirt contest, t-shirt contest. Nice t-shirt, nice t-shirt.
It's all of a sudden it's wet, and then we're real sick.
Which shirt melts first?
Yeah, exactly.
You lose.
right into
oh,
our
a melt
skin.
t-shirt contest.
Have you ever gone toe to toe with a cockroach and it flew at you?
oh.
It's happened to me before going toe to toe.
Oh, okay.
Like it flew at me, and then that was when I was announced its presence.
He's like ding
That's
ding.
how you found
Yeah.
out.
I
You
found
were in a
out that
fight.
cockroaches can fly.
Yes.
When I moved to Texas, I'd never
Yeah,
encountered
me neither.
one
Me
before
neither,
in my
yeah.
life that wasn't like outside or like in a
Small.
gross place that's expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like in my apartment because it like came through like the outside balcony or
I still
something.
very
and I was
rarely
like, "What the
encounter-
fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
Encounter it flying.
I
at
didn't
me.
know they had wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's they.
and I felt myself privileged at that point.
Yeah.
to not have
Because
to
then
deal with them.
there was a
Finally, I
day.
understood privilege.
There was my
Yeah,
life
that was
before
it.
that. Yeah, there was my life before that and my life after, and my life after is worse. It's
woke
like
cockroach.
other bugs. They gotta do stuff to get to you.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
gotta make
Yeah.
like a trek. You know, they just go.
They just they came
The-
right at you.
like
And they're like dumb as shit. They're also,
Yeah.
they're not like attacking
Yeah, they're
you.
like fucking like.
It's just like, why'd you fly at the only thing in the room, idiot?
I don't know. I saw it. That's great.
Jack and the monkey.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that could be us.
the
New CEO.
the cockroach that's in there is like the beginnings of a rad roach from like Fallout. It's
Yeah.
Anyway, we
it's-
get the poison tomorrow, but I don't know when we'll be back in the office, so hopefully we'll find it.
yeah. Well, we'll just spray on the ceiling. Honestly, we'll just move out and burn it down.
Yeah, my hope is just that like we.
Let's just leave the door open when we leave, and it'll probably go away.
That's yeah.
My hope was
That's probably how it got in.
that
we gotta stop doing that.
maybe we already have an infestation above the ceiling, and there's like hundreds of them.
That's absolutely what I'm
which
feeling.
makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that means we've been living with them all along and they
Yep.
haven't bothered
And-
us.
and it has
I'll,
not been a
I'll
problem.
say it's almost been a year since we've been here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, there was the dead cockroach when we first moved in here,
Yep.
and then this
No-
guy.
and then nothing. Yeah,
like
it's been
that's it.
It's been totally fine.
The truce.
Yeah, but the truce
Yeah.
is ended.
It's been a steady.
Nick compared it to a Condra.
Yeah.
And it may be violating its contract.
Oh.
I just finished Mistborn, and
Yeah.
this guy knows what's up.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
No, I don't think it is, but
Well,
Tensoon.
that's
one of
well,
their
we made a
names.
joke about it. Like maybe the cockroach is exiled from the hive or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, exiled Napoleon style. And then he's like making Mistborn reference. I go, it really sums up the differences between.
The contract. The contract, mistress.
Yeah, and then he got exiled again.
Uh-huh.
Well, he fucked up twice.
I think you fucked up more than twice.
Multiple times.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
All right, I'm
hey,
gonna read about the.
Do you want to learn
now.
about the food?
You're doing
wanna
it
learn about
again.
what's on
You're
my
doing it
shirt.
again. I was already segueing.
Look at this, dude.
Got a lot of people watching.
Might
on
have to
YouTube.
take this thing off.
Really? They're loving it.
Dude,
I said before we
a lot of
started.
it's a lot of people saying WTF is happening.
Can we
A
trade
lot of people
shirts?
saying this is the best
Can we
episode.
trade shirts?
No.
Do we have a shirt wardrobe here?
Yeah.
We do.
Where?
It's in the cabinet.
Do you want me to get you a
Over-
shirt?
over by where Gracie's gifts?
Do you want me to get you a shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. You read about the food. I'll go
Yeah,
get
give me a shirt.
Will you bring my drink?
What the?
Hey, you're
Hey,
out there.
you
can-
want
Why did
Yeah.
why did
Can
he,
you give me the
why did
cockroach?
he whisper it?
So he didn't hear me.
Can you bring me a
It's the one
drink?
with all the inventions. On the lid.
It's the one I accidentally drank.
It's probably
out of.
the one-
I'm sorry, Nick. Nashville hot popcorn chicken, 100% all white meat chicken bites coated in the brand's signature sweet and spicy Nashville hot seasoning. Oh, they made it themselves. They're available in small, big, or mega box sizes, and fans can also order it as a combo.
He got
served
mega,
with
didn't he?
Seasoned curly fries and a drink for a suggested starting price of $5.99.
Wow.
Classic popcorn chicken is also available and comes with Jack's fan favorite buttermilk ranch dipping sauce.
She gave us like 10.
Yep.
Was that exaggerating?
Exactly.
Yep.
But no marinara for the.
I couldn't find a small offhand. Sorry.
This looks huge for a medium.
It's a really big medium.
dude,
It's
can we,
long as
can we
fuck.
talk about?
What do you mean? What? Do you love the brand?
I love it. It smells like shit too. Right, that nice factory like plastic smell.
Here, let me get this microphone out of your way so we can get a good shot. This is the money shot. Are you not gonna change t-shirts?
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
change.
let me hear.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna just put it on over this one.
Oh, smart.
Let me read this next one real quick. While you do that.
Okay.
Nashville hot mozzarella sticks,
Yeah, go ahead. Give them.
melty mozzarella cheese,
Yeah, show them the triceps.
Wrapped
There you go.
in a
There
crispy
you go.
golden coating,
Hell yeah.
seasoned with Nashville hot flavor,
Fuck yeah.
Suck on that, YouTube.
and served with a side of marinara sauce for dipping, starting at $3.50.
That shirt is so long.
I know it's long.
I think long shirts are underrated.
The proportions are right up top.
Yeah.
You know, check that.
There's a moment there where long shirts were kind of the
Yeah, they were in a little
God,
bit.
it stinks.
Didn't last very long.
That's a Rooster Teeth
it's
shirt.
been in the closet.
Yeah.
No, it's
AKA
it's,
the cabinet.
It's just the fact
It's
that
new.
it stinks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Smells like,
I
it smells
just
like,
took it out of the-
smells like poison.
Yeah.
So-
well, go give it to the roach.
It would probably kill it.
a couple of weeks ago, we went to a wedding.
Yeah.
The three of us were there, and Michael and I were talking, and he was talking about how this is his wedding suit. And he's like, "This is the suit I bought for your wedding, me, Jordan."
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it was like, I wear it to all the weddings.
Yeah,
And I go,
which
wow,
is-
that's crazy.
Which has been a lot over the last like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Weird.
been getting some good mileage. And then like a week later, you texted me and you go, so that suit wasn't the suit that I bought for your wedding. This is the suit I bought for your wedding. And you took a picture. You were wearing the pants.
yeah.
And it was
It's
like
this much
6 inches.
I mean, like this much of a
Yeah.
gap.
of waist.
Both almost identical gray suits.
Crazy.
And that's why I didn't notice. The suit I've been wearing, I got like right after I moved to Texas. So I was like 25, 26 or
Yeah.
something.
Dude.
So I was like skin and bones.
I was just like,
The jacket, insane. I put the jacket on
didn't
and
see
it's
the
like,
jacket, yeah.
it's like, I can't wear it. Like the pants, it's just belt and you
Yeah,
really
right.
can't notice.
right. It looks like you were like, I'm wearing daddy's
Which pisses
suit.
me off
Popeye's clothes.
because that means I've only worn that suit. I swear to God, maybe I wore it one time after your wedding.
Yeah.
It's brand new. It costs way more than the other one, and I can't wear it now. I have to see if I can like
Get it tailored.
get it tailored, but it's like a person twice my size.
Dude, I
the
was
jacket is
saying,
insane.
You'd have
looking.
so much leftover fabric, you could make another suit.
You did. I said you can make a little suit, and I can give it to Eric.
Yeah. Yep. It's
He'll fit in it.
He will fit in it.
Interesting.
Like if I cut off the extra
Uh-huh.
of what I was to what I am, that would probably fit Eric.
Fit a- we're-
Or the cockroach.
yeah.
In my
Get him a suit. Get him a job so he can move out.
Here's my friend. We're going to the wedding.
+1.
Yeah. What the fuck? He's getting bigger. Watch him fly. First dance. So the Nashville hot stuff, the way it's described,
Well, they just have their brand.
yeah, signature sweet and
I mean,
spicy.
this is next week's episode.
Yeah.
Someone said that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm saying
It's not
suck on
today's
that
episode.
YouTube today.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not.
Then we're gonna get banned for
Yeah.
having my nips out. Sorry, you ruined too many keyboards.
Too hot.
Hell yeah.
Nashville
Too
hot.
Nashville hot. Joe, is that your, were you coated in the brand signature sweet and
Yeah,
spicy?
I rubbed it on my nips. That's why they were bleeding.
The
So dry.
Oh hell, yeah, Eric, you look good.
yeah, finally. That's me. That's what I look like.
Can I use this as my LinkedIn profile picture, please?
I'm going dark. The popcorn chicken and the mozzarella sticks both have the same Nashville hot seasoning, but it did not taste like they had the same
No.
Nashville hot seasoning. They were
No,
both
but
it was so
salty.
different.
They were cooked
Oh,
so
my
differently.
God.
And
Yeah.
so I think the seasoning interacts with the food differently as a result of that. The mozzarella sticks are so wet
Yeah.
in comparison.
As
Wait.
my shirt can attest.
Yes.
Yeah, I was getting all over them.
Yep. Yep.
And then,
When I pour hot oil all over my body, I want to be shirtless.
Yep.
yeah, because then you don't ruin your shirt.
Yeah.
Smart.
Your skin will heal.
Fucking smart. Duh. So
I'm forever, man. I
Nick,
only remember
Nick,
because
is the
I watched
video
the
is the
episode.
video okay or no?
Meeting man.
Okay. There
You're
you
getting
go.
distracted.
No,
Don't look
the
at them.
I was
They're
just
playing-
making
they're
sure.
playing
The chat
tricks
was
on-
saying
they're
okay,
playing
there you go.
The
tricks
video
on
is
you.
not good.
Yeah.
The video is fine.
Exactly.
Don't listen to them.
No, the video.
Yeah, and
no,
if it isn't you, suck it, Remy
No.
style.
Listen, the video works.
Remy's
It's
gonna
just-
make you do stuff.
It's not fine. Like the video I'm saying is bad.
Yeah, the
but-
video's bad, but don't
but it
worry.
works.
Yeah,
But
but don't
that's
worry
right.
about that.
Yeah, yeah, it's supposed to be.
And that's what you want.
yeah.
So this chicken and this thing, I just don't know what like the point of the effort was. But before we get into our review of this food, we have to get into a segment where we hear from you in a segment we call You Review.
I'll take the long one. We've been
Yay! All right, let's go.
I've been putting on you the last couple of weeks.
Let's start
so.
with this. Let's start with this first one, Michael.
with Dulce G.
Dulce Vegeta.
Wait. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
What?
You want to do it? This
Yeah,
is not
oh.
the long one.
Well, yeah, I know. I was gonna do it.
He should
Okay.
do the first two, and then you
Okay,
can do the
you
long
do the
one.
first. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
You're gonna
go,
do
go,
the
go,
long
go,
one.
go.
Yep.
Okay.
Gracie's
Waited-
not here. Sorry.
trying to read.
Making a you face when Gracie talks. Waited
Okay,
in
you can
long
do it.
drive-through just to be told they weren't taking orders. Employee laughed when I questioned what they meant. Unprofessional.
Hi, we're not taking orders. What do you mean?
I questioned what they meant.
What the
Unprofessional.
Whenever somebody says they laughed in my face
Yes,
or laughed at me, I doubt so hard.
They no. It has
I've never been laughed at by a fast food employee.
I also like. It reminds me of the other one we read where someone was like, I showed them my phone.
Yeah.
That they were open. I remember like. I don't know if you remember this. I kept telling about the Wendy's near my house. They would like keep fucking around at night and just like and they were open till like either 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and later, and they just would not
yeah.
do their job. They just wouldn't take orders, and it pissed me off because I knew they were open, but I did nothing.
How
'Cause
did
it's
you
like,
prove it to them? Did you show them
I was
your
just
phone?
like, well, they should be open, but they're not working, so I left.
How
and
long
went
was the
somewhere else.
review that you wrote about?
I didn't
it?
write any, and so I
What?
just went somewhere else. And in a similar fashion, I've also gone to a place that's 24 hours. Went through, and they said we're not taking orders right now. And in my head, I went, "What does that mean? You're 24 hours." But went,
you should be.
I went, "Okay, and
Okay.
I just left."
Yeah,
Sure.
the drive-thru is open, but
When
whatever.
they say we won't give you food, you're done talking.
That's
Yeah.
that's the end.
It
of the
doesn't matter if it
But
makes sense or not.
there's not a whole
you
lot you
have
can
no
do.
power here.
Yep.
You can't convince them otherwise.
They're not going to give you the food, whether it's warranted or not.
Nope.
Why are you there?
Yep.
What can you gain from that conversation? I don't understand.
unprofessional.
Again, saying that they laughed at you is like nuts. They laughed at you?
Well, they needed to be victimized somehow. I
That's
think.
absolutely what
Yeah.
this was. I'm not an idiot. They laughed at me. The normal man.
They pulled out a knife and stabbed me. They said it was the drive-thru. I don't know what
Listen,
happened
I'm telling you what happened. I remember
I was
it different.
confused too.
Yeah. But that's just from Dulce G. So let's hear about the next one.
Okay, I'll do the next
Go
one.
for
too.
it.
This is
Ian
from
Michael M.
Ian Michael M. Maybe Ian Michael Michael.
Oh.
This place on Riverside is horrible. I gave them 3 chances. That's fair, right? Let's start.
Okay.
Number 1. They canceled my online order, and when I got there, she said, "Oh, did you have an order?" "Yes." "Can I have my order?" "No, we never got your order, and we're not taking orders anymore tonight." "Okay."
They laughed at me.
I left peacefully. How noble of you. I asked for a refund, but never got it.
Holstered my gun.
I figured it was a fluke. My husband and I love Jack. We waited a week and thought, let's try again. My husband walked up, and once again they said, "Oh, we never got your order." He asked if we could get reimbursed for our online order, and they said, "No, sir." At this point, all I want is a Baconator, and I don't know how to get it. Okay, hang on. At this point, all I want is a Baconator, and I don't know how to get it. I'm reaching out to you for help. Okay, also, they never got to the third chance.
No. Wait.
I feel like this is they ran out of characters or something. Like,
Wait, what?
They think they're writing an email to corporate.
What happened?
It just stopped in the middle of the email. Wait, no, I know what it was. It's like, oh wait, I should be setting this to someone else. I'm just gonna post this.
This is fine.
It's good enough.
How come we didn't get any Baconators today?
I love Jack. Can I get a Baconator? My hunch was gonna be clearly they're doing an online order, but they're doing it the wrong Jack in the Box.
Are they,
Yes!
are they
something?
ordering from Hungry Jack
But I
in
think-
Australia?
Right. I think they're ordering from Wendy's and going to Jack in the
Yes,
Box.
that's what's happening. They're ordering from Wendy's. They go to the Wendy's website. They put in their order. They drive to Jack in the Box. There's no food. Hey, can I have my money back? What the fuck are you talking about?
Where's my Baconator?
What? What?
Usually the joke would be,
Sir, this isn't a Wendy's.
oh man, it's like I was gonna make an old Wendy's joke.
Yeah.
Be like confusing Mega 64 and Rooster Teeth going to Jack in the Box saying this is Wendy's.
Dude, fucking, this is bald-headed behavior.
I just think,
That's
too,
pretty bald-headed.
I wish Gracie was here because she'd be laughing and then go, I don't get it.
I don't get it. She would absolutely do
Why
that.
couldn't she get the
don't get
Baconator?
it.
Yeah, how come the Baconator wasn't there?
What are you talking about?
The idea that
Who's Ian?
Yeah. Why
what are
isn't
you talking about?
I don't know him. I don't know him.
I've only made 2 movies. I love.
What did you say today in the ride along? You're like, I think it was the ride along. You were like, your eyes rolled in the back of
Oh
your head.
yeah,
And I
so
think
hard
they're
I
stuck-
never thought
I
they'd
think
come
they're
back.
stuck there forever.
Yeah, dude.
It was like the 4th time she did it that day.
Yes,
dude.
yeah.
She was firing on all cylinders.
Me and
that
Jordan
day, or no cylinders.
losing it,
Which
and
is the best.
you rolling
the
your
best
eyes
courtesy.
so hard. I love that review because it's all pretty like, that's their online order system.
I
Must be
really
fucked
thought
up.
it was
What a fluke.
going another direction.
At this
came out
point,
of
all I
nowhere.
want is a Baconator, and
What-
I don't know how to
What
get
didn't
it.
stop me was
Incredible.
me reading Baconator. It was you reacting to me reading Baconator.
I'm reaching out to you for help.
Help me!
It just ends.
Help!
Did Ian ever get help? Did he ever figure it out?
I called the police on the Jack in the Box, and they didn't give me a Baconator.
Stealing from me. They keep stealing my money.
Why are you arguing with me? I'm right.
Sorry, that's the reaction.
Oh man! But now we have one more review before we give our review.
just one more.
Certainly isn't a character limit on this one.
No,
I'm going to assume this is Jamie.
I think so.
Jamie L. Jayme. I'm so disgusted with this Jack in the Box because first off and foremost, I called around 3 a.m. asking for a order to go and asked if I could walk up to the window to get my order. And the lady proceeds to tell me that first, the ice cream machine was broke, and then finishes my disappointment with I had to be inside of a vehicle in order to pick up my order, ... This is the craziest answer that I have ever received from an employer.
Oh, I am employer.
From him employer. I asked what the difference between the vehicle or just being on my 2 feet picking up my order, and I couldn't even get an answer on the I can't walk up to the window, so I believe that this is racism for one cause that is pretty much, in my opinion, telling me, well, you're white. I can't serve you unless you are a different color. ...
What a twist! Nobody saw that coming.
What a twist!
Nobody saw that coming.
They just want a Baconator.
Dude,
I'm halfway.
everyone watching, we're halfway.
target it again.
Yeah.
Different color, ...
Uh-huh.
And I feel that is judging because I just live right behind this Jack in the Box. So why would I drive to waste gas when I can just walk over there? But no, it's against their policy to allow someone to walk to the drive-thru. So I definitely will not ever go back to this place.
That's the end of the first sentence.
They lost everyday customer, and this lady discriminated. No, you got discriminated. Okay, me because I don't have a vehicle to complaint. I'm sorry, I skipped a line. I don't have a vehicle to come get my order, but that's sure fine because I will be calling the district manager and filing a complaint about this as well as how filthy and unprofessional the employers are and keep the restaurant not clean swept. Tables wiped after customers leave. Apostrophe S. Nothing is kept stocked. And last but not least, how I watched the cook the last time I was inside waiting for my order. After 20 minutes of ordering.
Took you 20 minutes to order?
extremely slow, nasty cook that doesn't wear gloves while preparing our food. ... So there is this nasty place that has lost a few customers, and because of their racial profiling, period, we'll continue to investigate why this has happened to me tonight. ... Maybe speaking with the district manager will solve these problems. ... Exclamation
Maybe
point.
speaking with the district manager and solve these problems. Now, your brain tried to help them too much.
Now,
boy, I really thought.
So,
No. It's racial discrimination. There's no other way.
I called at 3 a.m. I believe they are discriminating against me because I am white.
They told you to get in a car.
From the phone?
which they have and don't want to waste gas.
Yes.
But then in the very next sentence, they don't have a car.
They don't have a car.
They're all over the place.
But also, that's why they didn't get the food.
Get in the car, white boy.
We don't serve your kind here, cracker.
What, you walker?
I was gonna say, we don't serve your kind. Get in a car. This bipedal fuck.
So they went from I wanted the food, called at 3 a.m. to place a walk-up order, which no one does at any hour.
White
Because it's a
White
Walkers. That's awesome.
White Walkers is fucking great. I'm so glad we did this one live. Oh shit.
That's every restaurant ever. Doesn't let you do that.
You can't do that.
No, yeah.
You can't do that.
It's a safety issue.
We tried to do it.
We tried to do it knowing it's not allowed.
Yeah.
We were like, we know it's not
We
allowed. Do you
dumb-
think we can get away with
Dumb
it?
kids in 8th grade. We were on our Washington, D.C. trip in the middle of nowhere in Virginia. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to walk through the McDonald's
Exactly.
drive-thru.
Yeah, and they go,
It'll
you
be
can't do
funny.
that, and it's like it's a liability for the company. You can't do it. There's vehicles. It's a problem. Whatever. This guy called a Jack in the Box at 3 in the morning.
Okay, so
Who's
they said,
answering the
They
phone
said no,
at
you
3?
couldn't do it. He was fighting it of like why. No,
'Cause I'm
does that.
white.
Everyone does that.
It mu-
Then
God,
because I'm white.
can't think of another
That's
reason.
the issue, right? That's
Yep.
why he wrote
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then went on to describe how filthy, disgusting, dirty the place is. He knew that already
I want
and was
this
still
food.
going there.
It's vile.
Give me
It's
my
so
cockroach
gross.
dirty food, order 20 minutes style. Customers, no stocked food. White, hate.
They
gotta be racist against me.
I couldn't.
I can't
I
be.
could not have foreseen such a twist after I wrote
Is it-
they were being racist to me.
Isn't it crazy?
That was nuts. That was nuts.
It's when
I haven't seen a twist like that since
Nuh-uh.
I was trying to get a Baconator.
Yep,
Then she told me she can't be racist because her grandma is part white.
She has a lot of white friends.
and so his premise.
Sorry, sir. My friends give me a white card.
His premise is that he can't walk through the drive-through because he's white. Other people of other races can walk through the drive-through,
Yeah.
but he
fine.
can't because he's a White Walker.
Yeah. No white
think
walking
that
allowed.
tracks.
Hey, White Walker.
Like
You're walking.
like what?
But again,
Jack in the Box, white in the car.
Somebody else
But
pointed
again-
out an old you review that was like talking about his wife. Is like, yeah, she's Asian.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
remember
Oh, I
that one?
forgot about that
Remember
one.
that one?
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. It's so insane to write a review and then halfway through be like, this is racism. I'm white. Like, that's fucking crazy.
And now that I didn't get my food from the place I wanted to get my food at, and that's the only reason I didn't get it, they're filthy,
and it's
unprofessional
awful, and I would
restaurant, not
never
clean
eat- I would
swept,
never eat
tables
here.
wiped after customers leave, nothing kept stocked, and last but not least, how I watched the cook the last time I was inside waiting for my order after 20 minutes of ordering extremely slow, nasty cook that doesn't wear gloves while preparing your
Nasty.
food.
Dude, hey, honestly, maybe speaking with the district manager and solving these problems.
Yeah. Yeah, that will and solve these problems.
And in 2025,
Yeah.
I thought we were better than that.
Thought we were better than
Greatest
that.
country in the world.
We're so free too.
Yeah. If this guy.
I thought this was America. I thought I could walk in the drive-through.
I'm sorry, I thought I was white.
Excuse me. Oh, hi. Can I walk through the drive-thru?
Whoa!
No, you can't. I'm white. I can kind of do whatever I want. Oh, this got me there.
This guy clearly has never had a cockroach fly at his head. he's still feeling that
unwoke.
privilege.
Yep,
he's-
yeah. This man's asleep. This guy's asleep at the wheel if he had a car.
Profiled.
Absolutely. Well,
Profiled.
well, those are your reviews, but we have to get on to our review of Jack in the Box Nashville hot popcorn chicken and mozzarella sticks. Jordan, what do you think about what we had?
I'm starting to think I don't know what Nashville hot is supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
Because I think I've only really had it from Tumble 22.
But that's close.
And
That
I
is
feel
what
like
it's-
that's supposed to be authentic.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to getting it there.
But then I had this and
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this is so different.
right.
It's just kind of a powdery dry rub they put on some popcorn chicken that didn't taste like spicy or
Right, right.
Honestly, it was more sweet than it was spicy.
It was very sweet.
It was just
and also
tongue-tingly.
very spicy, salty, very
oh
salty.
my god,
Which I guess is a spice, so maybe they did it.
dude!
I did not find the flavor to be enjoyable. I guess, like,
No,
for
it
lack of a
wasn't.
better
It
word.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what they were going for. If this was the brand's proprietary seasoning mix.
Yep.
Maybe they should take it back to the kitchen.
Yeah, I think go back to the drawing board.
Get
for this
Remy's
one.
help on this one.
Yeah.
And also so different on the mozzarella
Yeah.
stick, which kind of
Yeah.
the same thing though, not spicy.
My assumption is like the way that the chicken was like crunchy breading, it didn't like adhere as much.
Totally different,
and
yeah,
the mozzarella
texture.
was 100% top to bottom,
Yes.
coated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
And
the
you- and
rub,
you're like,
and it was
"This is
like
gonna be
it was like
good."
sucking a salt cube,
Yeah.
dude. It was,
and I'm pretty sure Nick got a
crazy.
salt cube in his
It was
box.
like, dude. No,
That
he got a
was
little like it
crazy.
was black. It was like a little black. It looked like a piece of
little,
chocolate.
It was like a little black cube that did.
Go get
looked-
it.
Yeah, go
Well,
get it.
Jordan, you go get it. You're
All right,
close.
I'll go get it.
Go get it and show it off. He's
Hopefully
like,
the
"What
cockroach
is
doesn't get
this?" Nick held it up. What did you say? You said, "If I eat this, will I travel through
You're
time?"
gonna like travel through time. Yeah, time and space. It's so.
It's not like, oh, it's a fucked up piece of chicken. Like, what is
no,
it?
it's a cube. Hold it up for the camera.
What it was gonna be.
It's just simply a cube.
And it's almost black.
so here.
Big as Michael.
So here's the thing. You're thinking
Big as my
maybe
nip. Maybe it is my nipple.
maybe
after
it's like
hot oil burned
maybe it's like
it.
a potato or a fry. No, because we had curly fries. And why is it a perfectly square piece of something?
Yeah, it's pretty strange. It does look like a
There you go,
piece
Nick.
of dog food. Was the cockroach
It does
still
look
out
like
there?
dog food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He moved a little bit more.
Is he getting closer?
He's
going
like
up in.
hanging upside down, and he's like
Oh,
rotated.
He's gonna
90
do a drop
degrees.
cock.
Yep.
I think he's
Nick
trying to
Roach.
get in the ceiling.
Nick almost ate it.
I was trying to get back to his community.
Yep.
What if we pop a ceiling tile? Maybe we'll just go back up there, mind his own business.
Oh,
And
I
then-
think that's
and
where
then-
he's at. It's where the ceiling tile
You
has like
can
a.
use the stop
And
sign
then maybe
there.
the ceiling cat can get him.
Yes.
the ceiling cat.
Now we're talking.
So, and then the mozzarella stick, weirdly like, juicy's not the right word.
No, but boy, it's close.
But wet.
Yeah.
Very wet.
Like it's not supposed to be like that. Like
Right.
it's the oil that gets all over Michael's shirt
I know.
that like comes
That's-
out when you bite it.
That's meant for like compact coffee.
Eric did something like you didn't even take a bite out of it. It was just like kind of torn.
Oh, I was
And
just,
it was just
squeeze-
like
and it
Took a
went-
bite out of
yeah,
you.
squishing. It was like
Stitch.
bubbling.
It was like squirting out. Yeah.
Take
It
me
was
back to
odd.
the blob.
Yeah.
I can't. I couldn't call this thing a success based on
No.
what I know about Nashville
No.
Hot. So I'm
flavored.
Yeah.
Not a good one.
Not good flavors, dude. I'm gonna hit it with 33%.
Ooh. Okay. 33.
I would not have these again.
I'm going lower. I'm going 30%.
Wow.
It sucked ass.
What's
good
a
review.
31.5. 31.5.
Jack in the
is-
Box back on thin ice.
Uh-oh.
Also, I didn't know until recently that they own Del Taco.
Yes, yeah, and
Did not know that.
they're closing all of them.
They wanted.
They're trying to sell
They
Del
were
Taco
trying to
now.
sell it. That's
Yeah.
how I found out
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Because they're
I know we may have missed our
chance.
chance, unfortunately.
Yep.
We were tired.
Dude, wait, that was an
Well,
Did
I
you?
mean,
would
I'm
you
not-
have done anything else that one day we were in California?
Who needs to go to Del Taco? We got to go to Taco John's.
Oh,
No, we
that's
gotta
right.
sue Taco
We have to sue
John's.
Taco John. If you want to help us with the lawsuit against Taco John, you can go to patreon.com/100% eat to sign up. This is
We're
not for the
representing
people watching
ourselves.
live. The people watching live already did that. Good job. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good
This is for
job,
when the
and
episode
thank
comes
you.
out. 100%eat.store is where you can grab the merch. Switchforks coming very soon. It says Switchfork on it. Brand new. Pretty cool stuff. What the
fuck?
We also, yeah, do the White Walkers.
What the fuck?
You can follow at 100% eat on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky. Stay up to date on
I mean,
everything.
I guess, yeah, they are.
And if you want to send something to 100% Treat or to the office, you can. We have
Like a mini brand for Gracie.
I just swung by and picked up a box that Madison sent us.
Nice. Well, we have a 100% Treat that's going to be coming out probably this coming Saturday at the time of when this episode comes out. But if you want to send something, you can. P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas, 78714. That's P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas, 78714. And hey, if you're watching this live, stick around. I think we're going to do a Michael Jordan podcast where we
I think we might just.
we chat with you guys for a little while, hang out, talk with the chat. This is a bonus thing that we thought of and went, hey, you know what? Let's do the Michael Jordan podcast, talk with all the people who are supporting us directly. Thank you guys so much for an incredible year. It's been really good and a lot of fun. So,
Dude, I almost
You
forgot.
almost got that covered in piss.
what's that?
We have a new 100% fan.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have their
yeah, I need to read it.
shout out?
It'd be weird if he brought it up and didn't have it.
This is from Amy, aka Nightlord03.
Night Lord.
And she's
I don't
got a-
chew my food either.
She's got a general message that says, I've been playing catch up with the various new ventures the ex Wendy's people. It's his
Pretty
RT.
good. It's pretty good.
Have been doing and thought it was about time I caught up with what my favorite Bug Kings have been up to. Still working my way through the backlog. Let's hope Nick never stops being a freak.
I didn't say it.
Boy,
And
they're gonna
Eric
regret
never
saying
stops
that.
getting mad.
Hey, come
good,
on.
Good news.
Fuck.
Love you all. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you,
Night
Amy.
Lord.
Thank you. If you want to be a 100% fan, you can. Patreon.com/100% eat. But you can also Patreon.com/100% eat/gift.
Gift them.
Gift a sub. Listen, we did this for a year. This has been an awesome year. It's really incredible. Your guys' support is the direct reason that we're able to do this. So send a gift of 100% eat to a friend. Have them check it out.
Or an enemy.
Or an enemy. An enemy also works. That's fine.
I think one thing that people do too, if you don't have someone you can just send it to,
Mm-hmm.
you can like just buy the gifts, and then they'll give you a code.
Yeah.
And if you send it to us, we'll just post it.
Yeah, we'll
and people
post it
can
probably
redeem
on the
it.
Patreon,
Yeah.
and we just post it to people who are free members.
Yeah, and they get a free little
Yeah.
membership.
Also,
for
you can
however
become
long.
a free member. Just be a free member.
Being
You
a
can
free
get
member
this. Yeah.
is like low-key, like
It-
the good in.
Yeah, it is.
Because
That helps.
you can get some secret inside info.
Yep.
And get a leg up on people who aren't
and-
members.
And we're more likely to trick you into giving us money. At that
True,
point.
and that's
Yeah.
what we're all about.
We want
so.
you in the ecosystem. You don't understand. You
Yeah.
think it's free. And you're like you're.
There's no such thing as a free
you think
membership.
it's free and you're not at risk. It's so much easier to get you
Yep.
once you're a free member.
You're in.
Yeah, we have this
Urine.
we have the urine. We have
He's
this
obsessed
sinister,
with it.
We have this sinister plan where we provide extra content for people who pay for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You
And then
you
we
suckers.
and then we make them give us $5 because they want more content.
Ad free.
Suckers.
Ad free. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for a great year.
Rate, subscribe, and tell a friend about the show or enemy about the show where we eat food and rate the food. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.